Everyone. In this video, we are going to start running regression analysis using the current data file in Stata. So we are going to start with pool OLS, where we are not going to specify anything. We are just going to use the data that we have and run a basic regression to see how our dependent variable is being affected by the independent variable. So to do that, you have to write in your command reg, then bring the dependent variable. Over here it is ROA. Then we are going to bring the independent variable. After that, we are going to bring our control variables. We have three: size, age, and GDP. So once we have all of our dependent, so the dependent goes first, followed by the independent variable and the control variables. If you are not sure which is dependent, independent, and control, just write in the chat box. We can just have a chat about it. I'm happy to help. So once you have all the variables in here, you can just press enter and you will see the regression outcome. Over here, you currently have 300 number of observations. You have the F value. The P value is showing that this is the significant empirical model. The R square and adjusted R square is indicating that these variables are explaining almost 72% of the variance in the independent variable. So next thing that we are going to have a look at is the independent variable, which is sustainability reporting. And we can see the coefficient is showing it is a positive significant impact. We know this is a significant impact because the p-value is less than 1%. You can also see the t-values and standard errors over here. Now, this is the most basic form of regression that you can run in Stata. You can add some additional variation in terms of including the reliability and robustness of this regression. So what you can do, you can select the command. After that, you can put a comma and you can put VCE. VCE stands for variance covariance estimation, and it will dictate how the robust standard errors are being calculated. We can have a different video to discuss about this if you want, but there are various options you have. One thing, you can just put robust. So what it will do, it will calculate the robust standard errors. We are going to hit enter, and you can see it is going to give you almost the same uh, results with some minor changes. So you are still having this linear regression, you still have the same type of information, but a bit less. So you have, you can see the F statistics has changed a little bit, observation remains the same, R square remains the same. The coefficient for sustainable reporting, size, age, and GDP, and also the constant is also the same. What has changed is the standard error. So before you had the standard error, and now you have the robust standard error, which is more precise. You have the t statistics has changed a little bit. You need to go back to statistics to know how these things are calculated. I'm not going to go through that right now. So at this point, the p-value has also changed. So depending on what type of estimation you want to specify, the robust, the standard errors will vary. You can also include clustering in here. So instead of robust, if we want to cluster, so let's cluster based on country. And what it will do, it will have a look at the variation within those clusters. So you can see these standard errors that you see are now even different. The coefficient is the same, but the cluster has added more robustness and reliability on these standard errors, more precise. So these robust standard errors have changed based on the cluster that we have included, depending on the number of countries we have. They created 17 clusters. R squares did not change that much, but what changes has happened is in this robust standard error, t values, p values, and so on. So here you go. You have had a look at how to perform basic cold OLS using your panel data structure with a slight variation in the way you calculate standard error. Most of the time, I would recommend that you use VCE function to improve your standard error calculation method and add more robustness in your study findings. I hope this video was helpful. You have a wonderful day. Bye.